So, the last video of 2018. It's been both a great and a bad year. Well, I wouldn't say that. It's been a good year, nonetheless. Despite, I'm not gonna, reflect on this past regular season because at the end of the day, we're in the playoffs. That's all that really matters. But let's focus on keep focusing on the positive, right? I said that yesterday. We won a Super Bowl. We're in the playoffs again for the Super Bowl to defend our title. Not much else I can say. This has been a good year for the Eagles. In general, minus the injuries, minus the struggles and everything. Like almost every year, there's always some bad to coincide with the good. But at the end of the day, the Eagles get the chance to defend their title in the playoffs. And that's what really matters the most. If it could be under better circumstances, of course. Last year compared to this year isn't the same. Number 1 seed, number 6 seed. Two very different elements right there. We're not playing at all this upcoming week. We have to fight our way to get back to where we were last year. And who knows, maybe because last year we were waiting on people being doubted, waiting for teams to come to us in the playoffs. This year, we're going to those people, doubted again, full of doubt from everybody. It's a perfect mirror image, isn't it? Makes me believe that we'll do it again. And I know normally I'm more optimistic all the time. I'm always more positive. But this year just struck a chord with me, man. This year, from the very first moment where I felt doubts that I just hated this team was the Titans game when we blew that loss. Then after that, it was the Panthers game. Also losing the Vikings game in the middle of all that. Blowing the Panthers game. Then playing the Saints. It was all just a slow build up. And then you guys saw it. I'm never like that. I'm never that broken and not believing in my team. I never do that. And I did it this year, not knowing the full story. Carson Wentz was playing through injuries because he has all the pressure on him to perform and get his team back to where they are supposed to be, where he should have been last year had he not gotten hurt and everything. And you guys know me, I'm going to stick with Carson Wentz because he is our future. Nick Foles is right now. Right now is Nick Foles' time. And if he can do it again, good for him. Carson Wentz has the rest of his career to do what Nick Foles did in the Super Bowl. Because you saw what Carson Wentz did when he was 100% healthy last year. This year, he needs to just focus on exactly that. And we have no question at least in my mind, there's no question that he needs to continue to rest. We shouldn't try to push him back. If he can play in the playoffs, we shouldn't. Just let him rest, let Foles work his magic, do what he wants to do what he can do, and let's go from there. 2019 will be, hopefully, another year full of good things for this team. I'm going to be here throughout it all, regardless of how I feel. But I'm not going to give up on the team again. I'll keep admitting it. I did give up on the team in November, early November, when we lost to the Saints. I did. But right after that, we played 2 good games against division rivals. Then we lost to the Cowboys. And it was that moment right there when we lost to the Cowboys again, the way we lost to the Cowboys, knowing that Wentz wasn't coming back, I told myself, we're not done. There's no chance. And the very first video after my Cowboys video was how the Eagles can make the playoffs. How they will make the playoffs. And here we are. All I had to do was continue to believe. And I've seen people like Desert. Shout out to Desert Eagle. I watched him in his victory lap because him specifically, one of the best Eagles fans on this platform that I watch, because he, like myself, try to keep it positive. And if he's watching this video, bro, you are one of my favorite Eagles fans in the frickin' YouTube fan base of Eagles makers, okay? Eagles video makers, because you try to see everything from the positive side, and you always keep trying to just keep your head up. You're always repping your team. I, for one, try to do the exact same thing, and this year, for a week, I gave up. And I hate myself for that as far as what this is all about, because I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that, and as soon as I got back to myself, I made the videos. I said, we're going to make the playoffs. It's going to happen one way or another. All we got to do is win out. Vikings got to lose one game. And it came true. It came true because I believed in it. It came true because I stood by my team and by my fan base like I should. And I've been doing that for so long, and it's brought me nothing but good things except not a Super Bowl until last year, where I said to myself last summer in July of 2017 that we will win the goddamn Super Bowl. And ever since then, I stuck to that. We did it, and here we are now. I gave up. Now I'm back. Not going to do that ever again. And I'm going to say it now. You can expect the Philadelphia Eagles in the goddamn title match. In frickin' 2.5 weeks, we'll be there. We will take care of the Bears. We will take care of the goddamn Saints. Screw the Saints. I don't care about them. We'll be in the title match. Whatever happens after that, happens. I'm going to take it 1 week at a time, but I'm letting you guys know now that's my mentality right now, and that's what you guys should be thinking too. That's what 2019 should be all about, is keeping your head up and keeping that positivity no matter what. Because let's be real, any fake fan who cries about Wentz not being good enough because he's been hurt and wishes that Foles would stay because, oh, Foles fits the scheme better, get out. There's going to come a time where Carson Wentz is going to shine, and he's going to win a Super Bowl MVP trophy and win us a Super Bowl trophy by himself, play a full 16 freaking game season, and get us in the postseason again. Nick Foles will do what he does best, and that is be the best Nick Foles that he can be. And he is a reliable, friendly face that knows what he's doing, and that's what he's doing right now, and that's bringing us back to the playoffs. And that's why right now, right here, I said it. We'll be in the title match. Let's focus on the Bears, but you can expect it. Trust me. If I'm wrong, I'll accept it, like I always do. But right now, the Bears are our first priority in 2019. And this year, moving forward, after the end of this year, after the ball drops tonight, Doug Peterson, Nick Foles, Carson Wentz, everybody in that organization known as the Philadelphia Eagles, defending Super Bowl champions, you can expect them to do big things, not just in this postseason, but in next year's. But in 2021, you can expect this to be the new norm. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty. We don't have to go 13-3. The new norm is contending. The new norm is being there no matter what. That's what it is. And hey, we've seen people in the wild card like the 2007 Giants defy all odds. We defied all odds in a completely opposite way last year when we were 13-3 underdogs because we lost our MVP caliber quarterback. This year, we lost people due to injury in the most important positions, and we saw the impact that it had, but we rallied. We stepped back up, backs against the wall. We didn't give up. We kept fighting and grinding, and here we are now. And I'm so proud of this team this year. I'm so proud of what 2018 has brought us. Through all the good, through all the bad, through all the ugly, we got ourselves a goddamn parade down Broadway, and down Broad Street, I should say. I'm getting too passionate. I'm sorry, but 2018 was a great year. It really was. Despite all the ugliness, everything, we had a parade down Broad Street. We brought home a Lombardi trophy. We donned a big banner in Lincoln Financial Field for the first time in over 50 years. We did it. We didn't win the division this year, but we're still champs until we are not going. We're still champs until we are not in the Super Bowl again. We're still champs until we are knocked out, and we are not going to get knocked out next week. 2019 is going to be it's going to be a completely different year for myself personally, but for this team, it's going to be a great year. Happy New Year, everybody. I'll see you guys next year when we play the Chicago Bears. Fly, Eagles, fly. Have a great holiday.